y'all. This is Asè'Underground. Welcome to Asè'Underground, and we are going to get into the beauty you don't see, okay? And we're about to bring it to the light. So let's see what's going on here. The beauty you don't see. Celestial alignment in Kosazana. Okay, look. You could have that porcelain skin, okay? That, it's giving, ooh, I heard buttercream. Vanilla. It's given I just saw like a white tiger. Okay, and embrace it no matter how much melanin you have or you feel like you don't have. You could be albino here. Embrace it. If your skin is sensitive to the sun, that's okay. You got to put a little extra cream. Don't we all put a little extra cream? We all put a little extra cream and extra lotion, all right? Nothing wrong with that. So, you know, you could have something about your skin tone should be embraced and should be loved. Maybe you don't see it that way, okay? Maybe you try to downplay your skin tone. Even if you're dark chocolate here, okay? Embrace it. Decorate, see what colors are beautiful with your skin tone. Get your henna tattoo or your actual tattoos. Put on your waist beads, that good jewelry, whatever's gonna make you feel good when you take that robe off, okay? When you get in the shower and you look in the mirror before you get in the shower. Just, wow, look at this beautiful dark chocolate, butterscotch, peanut butter, vanilla, French vanilla, it's whatever skin tone you have. Embrace that. And I feel like you guys could do so much with it to really, just like emphasize it. I don't know. It just, there's so many different ways you can like look at that, right? Okay, I heard hips. I heard like, I'm just getting someone really decorating their body. It doesn't necessarily have to be piercings. It could be those little stick-on gemstones. Sometimes you guys see me with those little like stick-on gemstones. Whatever it is you need to do to make yourself feel pretty. Someone in here may have came from like a surgery or something like that. It's time to beautify your surgery here, okay? Whether it's breast cancer, okay? I promise you're gonna forget, guys. But there's I look at like, is it I'm not gonna say the word right, but when you don't have a breast anymore or your breast anymore, and they do the tattoos over it to show like love for the scars because it saved their life, right? Getting the cancer out. It's given that, like, there's just some type of way that you could show love to your scars or love to your pain or love to your, maybe you went through labor. Maybe you want to do some type of tattoo to show love to your body for birthing a child and keeping you alive as well. Something like that I'm getting here, and you really like embracing it. Oh my gosh, King of Cups. You guys could have the ability to write like a really beautiful letter to your past self, or a beautiful song to your past self, some type of artwork dedicated to your past self. And this would be really, really healing to do as well. This would show out beauty that you didn't even know you had within you. Not only with your talent, right? But your talent is also going to pull out sides of you from your subconscious through the art on, beauty that you can see in yourself now that you're older, if that makes sense. So now that I'm older, I can see more of like how cute I was as a kid, even though I didn't think I was cute. Or I can appreciate my 20s even more so in the youth of my early 20s, because now I know what it's like to, be a little more tired than usual and getting the bags under my eyes, or everybody has their thing. So whatever your thing is, right? I want to pull from this deck. Now, this tarot reader, she's in Los Angeles. She has a magic shop in the Last Bookstore. It's called the Last Bookstore in downtown Los Angeles. And her home burned down in the fires. Okay, so I need to put her deck in the comment section. So you could have a beautiful deck out there, or sell decks or something like that. Something with your art here, especially with the Knight of Cups. And you don't know maybe how beautiful it is. Like, your deck is absolutely beautiful, your creativity. If you were doubting that, don't doubt that. Like, no, it's absolutely mwah, chef's kiss, okay? All right, Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Oh, you could be really kind with, or really thoughtful about how you speak about others, or even how you speak about yourself, okay? You could slow down and really take affirmations seriously. Maybe you have a ritual with affirmations. That's something I need to start with my daughters. I need to start doing like affirmations with my daughters or with my kids. Maybe you already do that and that makes you beautiful, okay? Or you could give people encouragement. There's something you do here with your words that's really, really beautiful. It's like a gift to people here, I'm seeing, okay? It could even be like compliments you give men here, or maybe to your bros, because this is a goddess deck. Let me show you guys the Dream Keepers Tarot, okay? It's really about like goddesses. And Liz is so cool, right? It was really cool to talk to her and talk about some of the witch hunting that goes around and stuff like that too. Eight of Wands in reverse. So there's a lot of feminine energy in this deck. It's beautiful how you take your time with things as well, but it's like things move forward swiftly with you because you take your time. Okay, so just know that about yourself. If you felt like maybe, I don't know, like maybe you felt like something in your sixth house, which is like routine, things you do on a daily basis. Maybe you felt like something might have been lacking in your routine or something like that. But really, I'm getting an energy of you being organized and you know, making sure certain things are set up, like your dominoes are set up so that, you know, it makes that nice pattern when you flick it down, right? So it's giving that, like you set your dominoes up, or you're setting it up for a certain pattern, and it takes time to do this pattern, right? But when you do tumble it down, it gives this really nice design and has that nice sequence to it, and it's, you know, it's the flow that it needs. So the way you set up your flows, the way you set up your funnels, sometimes we call them in business like a funnel, which is like a sales technique. The way you set these certain things up is really, really beautiful, and you might have like a hidden power or a hidden knack for it that you weren't aware of, okay? Or you could be aware of this and you don't give yourself enough credit for it. Okay, I love this, the Fool in reverse. Yeah, it's like you have a beautiful superpower also for doing this with like new ventures. It's an innate ability for you to do this, for you to organize things and set it up in a way so that it has a really nice flow to it. And it might take some time, but it doesn't matter, because once that flow is in progress, it was worth the time. I'm hearing like the little red hen that's been going, that theme has been going through a lot of different tarot channels actually, like this little red hen thing. Like people didn't help you set up the dominoes. It's like, I need another example, but it's just kind of giving that, like, people don't understand what you're organizing until you have the flow going. And then it's like, whoa, it's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, you know, you really need to appreciate the beauty you have in your hard work. But Queen of Pentacles upright. You have a beautiful work ethic, okay? Maybe you're a little too hard on yourself, or you put a little too much like burden on yourself when it comes to your work ethic. Maybe it's not where it once was, or you just have this like ideal of it, but no, you actually have a really beautiful flow going on. You're doing great. You need to give yourself some slack. You're a little too hard on yourself, actually, okay? And with the Queen of Pentacles here, like, trust in your scheduling, trust in your ability to organize and your ability to create something beautiful. And, you know, you may have been someone, and I'm just picking this up because this happens. Maybe people have like sabotaged certain plans you had or certain things like that. Go ahead and plan it out, in this beautiful imaginary world where no one like sabotages your plans. And then, have that backup Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad plan for when people do want to act, crazy and sabotage things, because it happens. Okay. And the sabotage could come from anywhere, right? It could come, Seven of Swords. I'm not lying. Dang. No lie. Yeah. Yeah. And this Seven of Swords could have slowed you down, but you've kept it moving. And that's what's beautiful about you. So, like I said, put in that faith and that not courage, but confidence that you had in those younger days of you being able to execute a plan. And don't let any type of sabotage or betrayal or slowdowns or other people's agendas, things like that. Don't take these things to heart, because that slows you down even more so, right? You are now able to be in a cycle where whether people stop you or not, you don't give away your power to that energy, because you have bigger fish to fry. You have other things to do. You have other tasks to complete, other battles to win. So whether they slowed you down or not, the battle, one monkey don't stop no show type of thing, even if it slowed down the show. So yeah. So get excited again. All right. Because that can put us down. We can feel some type of way. People getting in the way. I know I do. Okay. But I hope that gave you the life force rejuvenation and paradigm shift that you needed for your journey. I'm honored to be on this journey with you all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, and if you like the vibe, subscribe. Peace Pile 2. This is the beauty that you don't see in yourself. Okay. We have Queen Nefertiti, alchemy. Okay, so you could have a power for transmuting things, alchemizing things, turning coal into gold, okay? Making straw into gold. All right, so let's see what's up here. Of course, I'm thanking your guides and my guides, and we're going to get into this, like, what is the beauty you don't see in yourself? The beauty you don't see in yourself. Okay, Scorpio energy, death in reverse. That's a major theme. Ooh, okay. How you're still able to be fruitful despite sabotage, despite people trying to delay your Phoenix rising energy. Yeah, so there are people who tried to definitely delay this or get in the way of this. You could have also just came from pile 1, because we kind of left off there with pile 1. But whatever this energy is, people trying to slow down this progress or this change, it doesn't matter. I'm seeing like you may have been like, say you planted something and you meant for it to grow out of this specific space or whatever, but maybe a raccoon came by or something and it like ate off of the plant. And you're like, oh, damn, my plant is gone. But the roots were still in the soil. That's the gag. That's the catch. That's the turn in the story. And what the roots did is they instead grew out a whole other way. And so while you were expecting to have this harvest here, all of a sudden you come out one day and now there's sprouts coming out, of this other side of the garden now. And maybe you just didn't know that the root, what it did is it just went a different way. And now you have this beautiful plant coming out in this whole other realm, dimension thing, right? All thanks to whatever raccoon, whatever Seven of Swords, whatever pesticide came your way. Yeah. Now this is really interesting, because pesticide, like, if we really think about it, pests is part of the gardening experience. So that means that sabotage is also part of this experience that we have here on Earth, whether it's mice or raccoons or a little kid destroying your plots, whatever it is, somebody will get in the way, intentionally or unintentionally, right? So definitely, this did not stop you with the Queen of Pentacles here. This could be something that you understand about life now, and you know now how to protect your plants from certain things, but also when certain things go down, okay, next time I will get pesticide spray. Next time I'll get a fence so that such and such won't happen to me. You just jot it down. Let's try it again. Let's run it again. Do it again. Okay? Okay, I need to check the soil. I need to make sure there's this many nutrients in the soil. I need to do more research next time, whatever it is. This is so beautiful about you, and maybe you don't give yourself enough credit. Maybe you could like be in or feel sometimes in survival mode when really you are on your throne making the necessary decisions to keep these crops alive, whatever they are, in whatever energy that this shows up in your life, okay? Like maybe it's your kids, like, oh, okay, my kid, they're not taking to this lesson in this way. Maybe I need to try tactile learning. Maybe I need to try, maybe they're more of a listener and they need to hear to learn. They could be more visual, a visual learner, audio learner, visual learner, tactile learner. I think there's 5. So it's these type of things, right? It's just a simple pivot, a simple adjustment. And you're very good at pivoting. You're very good at adjusting, even when it doesn't seem or feel like a full transformation. Okay, so there could be people who try to stop you in some type of way from this magnificent transformation or blossoming in your life. But you are very good at just pivoting. And this is very beautiful about you, about just pivoting and making it work. Hold up, let me check on her. Oh my goodness, she's good, y'all. They're with their father, you know, and my eldest wanted to push her off the chair. Just craziness. They get into it. They're like Sour Patch Kids. They're sweet and then they're sour, y'all. But she's good. Oh my gosh. So anyway, we have 4 of Cups here. Yeah, you make it work with what you have, okay? Healing, you have options here. I see someone like, okay, yeah, this is giving lemonade. It really is. You make the sour sweet into lemonade. Or you could even have different options like, am I going to make hibiscus or tamarind or lemonade punch? Like, what type of drink am I going to make with this trauma? This could be like content, like, well, am I going to do like TikTok shorts on how these people betrayed me? Or am I going to do a YouTube? Or am I just going to make it into a song? Or like you're at this point where you're like, ooh, okay, content. You want to betray me? You want to backstab me? You want to try me? Oh, that's more content for me. You know how to alchemize with the Queen Nefertiti. Going back to that, you know how to alchemize the situation to your favor. Okay, as the star here. I love that. Like, that's how you do it. Because there's no avoiding it. There really isn't. Okay? Whether you're successful or not, there's trolls. There's people trying to put you down. There's people trying, there's just people trying you. There's energies trying you. And you are just leveling up to a point where you're having like an acceptance of it. And making it work for you. You making it work for you. You could be making money off of it. Wow. I love that for you, pile 2. And that's what makes you beautiful. That's so deep, right? Yeah, let's end it there. I don't even know what else to say. That's just so crazy. I hope this gave you the life force rejuvenation and paradigm shift that you needed for your journey. I'm honored to be on this journey with you all. If you like the vibe, subscribe, okay? And what else is there to say? Love you all, okay? Bye. Peace. Hey, Pile 3. This is Asè. Welcome to Asè'Underground. And we're looking into what is the beauty that you don't see. I was about to say how you shock people. I was like, wait, I already did that reading. The beauty you don't see. The beauty you do not see. Within. What's the beauty you don't see within? Let's see. thinking about Father's Day right now. Okay. The beauty you don't see. Ooh, King of Wands. Okay, so maybe you are a father here. Maybe I'm channeling a male here. What's beautiful about the King of Wands? Ooh, do you have a Queen of Pentacles by your side? Wait a second. Hold up. King of Wands, you could be a fire sign energy. You don't have to be, right? And what's so cool about the King of Wands is that when the King of Wands does something, it inspires other people around him to do something as well. Your inspiration, your projects, how you go about your goals. I just heard fashion. I just saw media. Wow. Something about your projects and your goals here. You inspire people. You could inspire people to want to like work for you. Okay? That's how heavy the King of Wands energy is. So either you inspire people to do their thing, but you could also inspire people to want to get on this project with you. This is like somebody who's like, I'm going to feed the homeless, or I'm going to create an employment agency, or I'm going to do something for humanity here. And people are like, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of the change. I want to be a part of doing better for the world, or for my city, or whatever it is. Or it could be something cultural or diverse even. You could be for diversity. But there's something deeper in your projects that makes it, like, pulls people to want to be, you know, a part of a good thing, right? Because a lot of times there's just so much going on in the world. And it's like, well, how can we make a change? And if you are the person that has some type of organization to make the change, or something that can help make the change, and they can see themselves in it, then, I mean, you are giving life force to other people here. Or you could even just be pouring life force into other people by your project. So, like, say you're a dancer and you start dancing, it could inspire a rapper to want to rap here. Okay? And this is what makes you so beautiful. The energy that you pour into your projects, it really does matter, because it gives light and it gives spark to so many other people. Okay? Now, Queen of Pentacles here. You could have some type of partnership or some type of relationship, or this could be your masculine side and your feminine side. And here, over here on the feminine side, you know how to really sit in your power here. Sit in luxury, not do too much. I'm also hearing there is a type of balance, all right, where you sit, you lay back, and you could let money come to you. You could let wealth come to you. You could have some type of home-based business. You could have some type of way where you're not chasing, you're attracting. This is so powerful. Okay? And with the 3 is a really creative number. Creativity, 3. You could be making sure your whole family looks good. I'm getting fashion heavy for some reason again. Divination. Okay. Or the Hanged Man. It's very powerful and beautiful when you take a step back and you just watch. You sit and watch. This also adds to your allure. It adds maybe to your mystery as well. It could add to your business even. These periods where you just take time, depending where this energy sits for you, okay? But here we have again this masculine energy, this solar plexus energy where you're willing to go out and get it. Okay, so there's a knowing that like people can't necessarily see what you're doing, or you could be like in this hangman energy, or even the hermit energy I'm getting. Something where you're kind of like under the moon, or people don't necessarily know what's going on. But when the work comes out, when the project comes out, you were obviously working hard. You were obviously on your game. You were obviously doing something, because we're seeing a production happening, a whole production going on. So you can't possibly be lazy. It's just, it wasn't time for certain things to be seen. There's some type of divine timing here, or divine timelines of, maybe even some realm of frequency people have to be on to even see this project or see what you're doing. Or else maybe they'll just get Queen of Pentacles. If they're not at a higher vibration to handle the fire, to be in the kitchen, then they may not even see this King of Wands energy, right? This is interesting too. Here, the Temperance. Temperance, like patience, a spiritual knowing, a spiritual knowledge. So this is your feminine side again, and your feminine side maybe like knowing that people can't necessarily handle this project, or they're not going to be able to see it until it's at a certain level. Or this is kind of like I'm gonna, okay, let's talk Avatar. It doesn't matter which Avatar, honestly. It doesn't matter if it's Airbender or that movie. I don't even like that movie and I got reasons for that. But because it's just such a colonizing movie, and people don't see that, but it's cool. Like, say the movie didn't come out yet, only the people who are really into reading and somehow get called to read that specific book would get the information from Avatar before the movie, before the cartoon, before whatever. The scriptures, or not just the scriptures, but the writing, right? The book, there's only a certain group that can handle that, because everybody's not into reading. Everybody's not going to finish the book. Everybody's not, you know what I'm saying? Dedicating yourself to reading a book is a totally different thing than watching a movie. Years later, when the movie comes out, Temperance card in reverse. Years later, when the movie comes out, when the play comes out, when people, you know what I'm saying, when it has evolved past the book, then it will be available for these other viewers. But for right now, it is not available to them because they are not in the frequency or the vibration to receive that type of knowledge at this time. Meanwhile, the people who are reading the book are like, oh my God, this book is fire, blah, 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 raving about the book. They're the one, you know what I'm saying? They're cheering it up and giving it the energy it needs to even become a movie. And that's the beauty in this process that you have going on. Having maybe an acceptance that these people will not see your masculine energy, or they will not see your how on point you are, or how motivated you are, or your solar plexus energy. They won't see that right now, and that's okay. For right now, they'll just get your softer side, your feminine side, your what they think may be a soft lifestyle or home-based business, or whatever type of image that somebody who can just attract towards them has, okay? Which is really interesting, right? So they don't see the hard work that you're putting in the background, and they won't see or understand. And even when they do see the movie, they may not even know that it was a book even still after that, right? Like, so there's an acceptance around that, and that is beautiful, you know, that the people that are for you are for you, and that are a part of your group, right, are part of that group. Now, I just got like Wonder Woman. I can't remember what island that was with all the different women on it. Right? And everybody like respects each other, and they're just working on exercising or whatever. I don't know why I'm picking that up. But Two of Wands in reverse, okay? There's something where you're able to make a plan on the fly. Like, you're able to just do some... I feel like someone here has a natural talent to protect, defend. You could go, like, say plan B gets blown up or plan A gets blown up. It's like you have a plan C. You have such an acceptance of things that you're able to move around what other people might get so caught up in that they're not able to accept, or they're not able to drop, or they're not able to move on. It's like where if the Two of Wands was upright, I'd be like, you're so good at planning, scheduling, organizing. But like, because it's in the reverse, I'm getting more like you're so good at just going with the flow. Keeping maybe your composure when things go wrong too. Understand that everybody's not going to get it, or that there's going to be some type of sabotage, or, you know, just something in life to try to trip you up, and being okay with that and accepting that, and that's part of the journey. Because this isn't your first battle, this is not your first rodeo. Emperor card, Six of Swords. What was I just saying about you being able to move on, move forward? These things that tripped you up, maybe in your youth, maybe when you were a kid, you know, whatever, like, it just does not trip you up anymore with the Six of Swords here. You're able to look it in the eye and move on. Like, oh, that was you. All right, next. Because you got things to do, Emperor. Aries energy, you got things to do. Plans to make, okay? So your leadership ability, the way you're able to make decisions, the way you're able to make decisions when plans don't go the way, that they're supposed to go, how you're able to just keep going and you're light on your feet, I just heard, okay? Understanding your masculine and your feminine side and how to work together with both of those things, right? This is your Emperor energy, and it's like you're a disciplined ruler, a strict ruler, but a ruler that also knows how to have fun, a ruler that also knows how to lay back, a ruler that works with people, not against people. Yeah? Okay? This is what's beautiful about you. So I hope that gave you the life force rejuvenation and paradigm shift that you needed for your journey. I'm always honored to be on this journey with you all. If you like the vibe, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. All right? Peace.